Student insurance is the collective term for a provision of insurance on a martial arts participant or student. With BMABA, we combine membership for students with insurance and licensing. So whether it's student licensing, student membership or student insurance, it's the same collective package. We offer two types of student insurance at BMABA, open allocation and named insurance. Named does exactly what it says. It's linked to your student for life, which means you can make use of things like our LSGR, the Lifetime Student Grade Register, to publish front-facing lifetime grade records. Unlike open, when a student leaves your club, that name slot can't be recycled because it's locked and dedicated to that particular person. So we have open allocation as a modern practical alternative that works for some clubs. On open, it works more like blanket or capacity cover. Rather than dedicated licenses per student, you simply insure a total number of covers, and then you can assign or unassign insurance to students as and when they come. Someone leaves your club, you can use that slot again for the next person. Insurance itself for students is very often understood. You'll hear terms like member to member, participant to participant, and it's important to understand exactly what is and is not covered. The first thing to dispel is personal accident cover. PA, personal accident cover, is there for what we call self-claiming. So if you are training or a student is in the dojo training and injures themselves, and they do not allege anyone else to be at fault, a lower level of personal accident cover can provide things like physiotherapy or dental expenses. This is an optional extra type of cover and doesn't come as default. That's because it's quite expensive on the basis there is no need to demonstrate negligence. But it can be a very good way of assisting the club in claims prevention and providing loss of income cover, etc. to your students. The core cover you're looking at is student public liability, which is insurance if they are alleged to have breached their duty of care as a participant. So that might be injury to a person or damage to property, in the same way it would work on an instructor profile. Clearly, the level of competence a student is expected to have is greatly reduced compared to that of an instructor, and therefore the premium is reflective of that. As a non-profit, we provide student insurances at some of the cheapest prices in the United Kingdom, whilst maintaining some of the best levels of cover. And our technology, whether that's the license slips and PDF certification we can provide, or the club management platform that can be used for attendance tracking and belt progression, ties in perfectly behind the scenes. An important thing to mention is that student insurance is not compulsory. Best practice, yes, recommended, certainly, but it's something you don't need to have in place. Unlike public liability for your instructorship or your company, which is a duty of care, student cover is optional. But it's an excellent way of your club unlocking much needed capital and providing value added to your students. So what most clubs will do is provide an annual club membership that combines or includes that insurance. And that's a great opportunity for you to charge your members a fair fee to collect that capital that goes towards the replacement of mats, equipment, or your insurances themselves.